thinking ये मैं करूँ ना करूँ, ये क्या बोलेंगे, वो क्या करेंगे. सबसे बड़ी बीमारी क्या बोलेगी दुनिया सारी. I also do love everything that I do, and I give it my 100%. And when you love what you're doing, it is not work. Then it is fun. Then you enjoy it. अगर आप में का खुद में कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है तो फिर दुनिया आप पे कैसे कॉन्फिडेंस करेगी यार. अगर आप अपनी खुद की इज्जत नहीं करते तो दुनिया आपकी कैसे इज्जत करेगी.
One of the finest producers in Bollywood, Warda Nadiadwala, joins me today for a conversation right after the Dhamakedar talk that she did right now.
I hope it was Dhamakedar.
I am telling you it was Dhamakedar. But tell me one thing, I mean, you know, whenever you have to sort of speak about your journey or just about your experience being in the industry, does that make you nervous?
Never.
Really?
No, I never feel nervous talking about my journey because, you know, like they say, experience is cheaper from others' life, right? And if in any way I can contribute to the students, to the youth of the nation, I'm a youth myself, but you know, to the college-going students in school, if any way I can motivate them, and if my life's journey motivates them, that only makes me happy. I feel very worthwhile. It's worthwhile doing that. Yeah.
So, even before I get started on how challenging it has been, because of course, I mean, being a producer in today's time especially, it is a challenging process, right? But I want to know, what keeps you busy, Warda? Like, how do you balance personal life, professional life? Like, how do you divide your time?
Okay, first off, it is my husband Sajid Nadiadwala, who is a mainstream producer.
But I feel that it's also
just a perk of being his wife. I'm enjoying being the producer also.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's actually, you know, it may sound little ke aise bol diya, but you know, when you love what you do, nothing is difficult.
True.
Because when you're enjoying the process, the journey, it is always fun. And making movies, Sajid, he greenlights movies that he feels very passionate about. Like recently he made Chichore, which was for students, which was also very motivating. So he feels very passionately about it. So yeah, he makes cinemas that he feels passionate about, and also जिससे कुछ लोग ले पाए. उनको लगता है कि जो भी थिएटर में बैठे हैं, अगर वो 2.5 घंटे अगर Sajid has taken them away from the rut of life, the grind of life, and given them this happiness, he feels mission accomplished.
True.
And he enjoys it. He loves it. As for my journey, it is actually, I'm his wife, so I'm half of what he is. I also do love everything that I do, and I give it my 100%. And when you love what you're doing, it is not work. Then it is fun. Then you enjoy it. So there's nothing. Yes, I'm a mother of 2 and 2 beautiful sons by the grace of God. And yeah, life's been great, and I've got good help to take care of other things of life also.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm doing a pretty good job at being a good wife, a good mother,
also a good producer. Let's be honest.
Thank you so much. And a good social media influencer, I'd say.
I was about to come to that as well, because I follow your fitness videos.
You do, Bhavna?
Yeah, I cannot like really do all of those things, because just watching, sometimes you feel a little, you're apprehensive of doing that, because you feel that what if you fall and what if you hurt yourself while doing that, right?
That's the thing, Bhavna. You know, until and unless you take that plunge, you will never know what you have inside of you.
True.
You know, so sometimes you got to challenge yourself. You got to come out of that comfort zone. Give yourself a chance. So to be very honest, I have started my self-defense just recently, maybe 6 years ago. So when women really think कि ठीक है मेरे 2 बच्चे हो गए, अभी क्या मुझे ज़रूरत है and all that, that's when I took up self-defense classes. That's when I started gymnastics. Of course, gymnastics came in my life because of Tiger Shroff.
Is it?
Yeah. He's a gymnast. So I want to do all the cartwheels and backflips that he does. My children also, both my sons, Subhan and Sufyan, also do it. Sajid, my husband, is a fitness freak himself. So yeah, having said that, yes, I started gymnastics because of Tiger, and even recently on Heropanti shoot, he was teaching me most of his techniques and all that. It's never too late to learn something new. You know, to lead a happy life, I think you need to keep reinventing yourself.
That's true.
Keep educating yourself. Otherwise, imagine how monotonous life will be.
Yeah.
वो same चीज़ आप उठ रहे हो, आप खा रहे हो, आप पी रहे हो, काम कर रहे हो, सो रहे हो, उठ रहे हो, खा रहे हो, पी रहे हो, सो रहे हो, काम कर रहे हो. You know, and life is on repeat. I think you have to little add something new in your life to keep you feeling that alive feeling.
And I'm also motivated enough, right? Because otherwise life can be very mundane. Like,
right?
You can't just live the same day over and over again, right?
Absolutely.
But I also want to know कि जब आप try करते हो ये सारी चीजें, कभी भी are you not scared or apprehensive about taking that first step at least, or were you apprehensive at any point and then you sort of overcome?
Never. I've always entered into a new thing with full confidence and full faith in myself. You know, they say you have to love yourself first. You have to appreciate yourself first for others to do that.
True.
अगर आप में का खुद में कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है तो फिर दुनिया आप पे कैसे कॉन्फिडेंस करेगी यार? अगर आप अपनी खुद की इज्जत नहीं करते तो दुनिया आपकी कैसे इज्जत करेगी? तो वो मुकाम पे तो आपको अपने आप को लाना ही है. You have to give that chance. So apprehensive as in see, ऐसे नहीं कि जिम्नास्टिक स्टार्ट करते ही साथ में टाइगर श्रॉफ बन गए या MMA शुरू करके you know I have become a champion. It's a process. And उसको आपको slowly you have to take baby steps towards anything that you do in life. Take baby steps, grow gradually. जैसे आप अगर नया फिटनेस कोई भी शुरू करते हो, पहले ही दिन अगर आप सोचोगे कि मैं सब कर लूंगी, तो अगले दिन आप बिस्तर में पड़े हो जाओगे.
I conquer. Yeah, because I started doing yoga recently, and
beautiful.
When we started, I would wonder, यार headstand कैसे होगा, नहीं हो रहा है यार, नहीं हो रहा है, and then you give it time, and eventually it did happen. And I was like, oh, you have. All it takes is patience eventually. But I also want to know from you, when you first like social media, but when you put yourself out there, there's always two sides to it. Like, you know, there are people who will support and love you, and then of course there are people who will probably criticize.
Troll you.
Yeah, how do you take both the aspects? Like, what do you count?
To be very honest now, Bhavna, अगर आप दुनिया में सोचोगे कि सबसे बड़ी बीमारी, I am forgetting the quote, but you got to stop thinking about what people will think. You have to live your own life. They have to accept you. They have to accept the way you are. You never think, because when you let the world control you, then you'll always keep thinking ये मैं करूँ ना करूँ, ये क्या बोलेंगे, वो क्या करेंगे. सबसे बड़ी बीमारी क्या बोलेगी दुनिया सारी, यही सबसे बड़ी बीमारी है. You, as long as you know you're honest, as long as you know you're doing something right, as long as you know that you're doing something for the betterment, you don't have to care about the world.
True.
You really don't have to care about the world. And I don't know, Bhavna, if you really follow my page, you will see that there are not many trollers. Not many trollers का मेरे लिए trollers ही नहीं है. Because whatever I say it with full honesty, with conviction. When there is a little मिलावट ना, like they say, आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. Then so people, they're very smart. They catch a fake person fast. So, but I'm not saying कि मैं saint हूँ and I'm the best and all that. Oh, actually, I am saying I'm the best. I'm the most smartest person on earth. But I never bother about what people will think. And even if people are thinking negative, I always make sure कि मैं ऐसे करूँ कि जो अब मुझे troll कर रहे हैं ना, वो आगे जाके मुझसे प्यार करें.
Right.
Because I love them. They don't know. I am a people pleaser. I love people. And when you love, you know, your vibes will go out to the world. They receive your vibes, and that's exactly what they give you.
You know, while talking to you, what I can really sense is the fact that you always look at the positive, even in the smallest of things, right? But in your journey, no success story is ever complete without struggles and their own challenges.
Yes.
I want to know from you, what were the kind of challenges you had to sort of brave through to be this confident woman that I'm talking to at the moment?
Struggle ना, अगर life में ना हो ना, तो life बहुत boring हो जाएगी.
That's true.
Right? We all have our own struggles to face, but I think I am more powerful than my fears. My fears cannot rule me. I have complete control over my fears. But having said that, yes, there were struggles. So when I went to school, then I became a journalist, and then when I was a journalist, and then I was a rookie, an intern, and then I did different courses. My dad fooled me into. He made me join my aunt. He made me a rookie journalist, and he said, "Now that you're a journalist, better do this journalism course at Xavier's." And I did that course. Then I was more inclined towards marketing. So then he said, "Okay, baby, try this, but then take up this course at XIM again at Xavier's." Then I did that. Then I got inclined towards movie making.
Yeah.
So then he said, "Abhi tum ye kar rahe ho." I used to be a critic at the afternoon. So he said, "Do film and video production course. You never know where life will take you." And actually, see, you never know where life will take you. Today, I'm married to one of the most successful producers of the industry. Okay, he has made me a co-producer with him, but see, at least he has a wife who can talk to him on the subject, right?
Yeah.
And struggle to honge hi boss.
Yeah.
Struggle the minute you wake up till the time you sleep, it's a struggle. But if you say मेरे साथ ऐसे क्यों हो रहा है, मैं क्यों ऐसे करूँ, मैं क्यों ऐसे करूँ, doesn't help. You have to say, है ना problem, ठीक है. Face it head on.
Yeah.
Face your fears, face your problems head on, and there's a solution to everything.
The youngsters today especially, they go through phases, of course, and like I mentioned, the social media age, it is difficult to sort of have that sort of self-love and self-confidence, because even if you have it, the world is sometimes telling you that, oh, maybe you're doing this wrong, or you should be doing this. So what is your advice to those people who are perhaps still trying to find their beat, they're still trying to find themselves?
Bhavna, my advice to youth and to every social media user would be that it's a beautiful platform. First of all, you should know why are you there. Whatever reason you're there for, and I'm sure it's all good. Never ever compete with others.
True.
The minute you compete with the A, B, C, and when you don't succeed in that, that's when you start getting frustrated. Right?
True.
So I'm saying, lay your own rules, make your own goals, and try and achieve those goals. Be your own competitor. Like, कल जो वर्दा थी, आज उससे better हूँ, and hopefully, God willing, I will be a better person tomorrow. I will be more fitter, I will be more prettier, and I will be best at whatever I'm doing. I swear to God, I have never competed or aped anyone else. Because अभी ये तो है. For example, Sridevi to hai, ya Madhuri Dixit to hai. The world doesn't need another.
True. They're doing already. I mean, the space is filled with.
Yeah. You be
your own person.
You be your own person.
Yeah.
So never compete. So if you're competing, okay, I want to be more prettier. Good, you have the right to be more prettier. Work on yourself, na. Go exercise. Because when you exercise, apparently, I want all the girls to know that half an hour of walking every day is anti-aging.
Is it?
It is.
Let's walk.
Let's walk. So come what may, there are amazing apps on phone which keeps a tap of your steps. Minimum take 10,000 steps a day. So that's anti-aging. Then you love looking pretty. You don't need a lot of money to look pretty. Trust you me. एक headstand हो गया, सारे botox and fillers को वो आपका हो गया. You'll look pink because headstand is best. Do yoga. That is beautiful. It helps you in your posture. All the asanas, yoga, breathing. I do Sudarshan Kriya every day and I meditate every day. It is so beautiful because oxygen is reaching everywhere, right? It's reaching your
Yeah, brain
the
cells,
headquarter,
yeah.
जो पूरा operate करता है, you will look pretty. When when the oxygen is running well in your body, you look pretty. Plus a positive, आपको, I don't know भावना, कई लोग इतने खूबसूरत होते हैं, नाक नक्षत्र ना अच्छा होता है, they are fair and everything, but you don't want to look at them. You look at them and you feel, have you felt that? And sometimes
I don't remember right now when you're asking me,
and there are certain people who are not so pretty, who are not so nice, but you keep looking at them because they're kind, their eyes are kind.
True.
Because I don't know, they're fit and their auras are good. So I say make your auras good. उसके लिए पैसों की जरूरत नहीं है. यार हम खुद ट्रेन में लटक के travel किए हैं.
Tell me a little about those times, because honestly, I mean, today, of course, there's no need to do that.
There is a need. We always keep ourselves grounded. There's a ground rule at home that Sajid never lets us forget our root. He will always, like my children, if they want something, they have to earn it. उनको ऐसे नहीं मिल जाता. They have to earn it. And we work for everything that we need. Otherwise, they'll all be lazy. Okay, about my life's journey. Born in a zamindar family, but for some weird reason, everything taken away. Then start our struggle, and yes, from then I used to go to town. My office was in town, plus my college was in town. I did junior college at BJPC and rest of my years at Xavier's. So it was always train from 7 bungalows. There was this 255, I think, bus. Then I used to go to Andheri station, and Andheri station mein latakte hue, sometimes I used to go to college early in the morning. And studio pe se main to hamesha girte hue hi utarti thi. So yes, I have done all that. And to be honest, ऐसे नहीं था कि हाय क्या हो रहा है बस.
Even when you're talking, it's all in like good.
I have enjoyed even that. Like if you see my Insta handle in my bio, it says celebrating life. So I used to celebrate that also. I used to celebrate traveling in train. I used to celebrate everything. Then I have worked for everything. So if you think there are shortcut in life and things can come easy, अगर नहीं हुआ, so you get frustrated and people just leave their dreams and they ditch their dreams. I would say, please don't leave your dreams for anything. Don't ditch your dreams for anything. There's a beautiful life ahead of you waiting for you. Face your challenges. Face all your problems. उम्मीद रखो यार, आज जो चीज सही नहीं हो रही है ना, like many a times Bhavna, then I felt, oh shit, why is it, I'm sorry, please ignore my S word. So I was like, oh God, things are not going as per my plans. But today I feel, thank God that didn't happen. Thank God, because of that I am what I am today.
True.
So there's always a greater plan. There is God taking care of you. All you have to do is
trust,
chase your dreams, never lose hope. You keep working hard, things will happen. It will happen for good.
True.
You have to be positive, you have to be happy, you have to keep exercising that because only that keeps you happy. Struggles, if there are no struggles, that means you're dead.
True. I mean, it will be a play. सीधी line होगी, there will be no arc.
Yes, when you flatline, there will be no struggles. And struggle is what will...
Even our heartbeats have an arc, right? It's not right, so definitely. So now lastly, before I get to the wit fire round, which is like a rapid fire thing, I want to know, हमने dreams की बात की, and you have achieved so much in your own right.
No, there's a long way to go.
But it be personal achievement. I mean, when we say celebrate life, we should also celebrate each smaller achievements or bigger achievements, right?
Thank you.
So in that sense, but if I may ask,
yes, please.
What are your dreams ahead? Like, because dreams don't end at a certain point. एक बार एक dream खत्म होता है, you dream of something else, right? So if I have to ask, what are the 2 top things on your bucket list at the moment?
We've got national award. I want my husband's movie to get an Oscar also.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, and if one of my friends recently wrote something very beautiful, and she said, If I had a genie and if I was granted 3 wishes, my first wish would be my Mother Earth heals faster. And I hope we prosper as a nation soon and we recover from this side effects of COVID-19.
Yeah, I mean, before now I get to that, I want to know how has COVID changed you? Because each one of us have gone through a change in one way or the other in the last 2 years especially. What changed in you, Warda, in the last 2 years?
I have started valuing people more. You know, and it's not a very nice thing to say, but these 2 years was it was nice to have husband and children at home all the time. We've had the best time, but the minute we switched on TV, that really saddened me. But yes, what it made me realize is that we don't value people anymore. We're so busy. You know, half the time when we're with the family, we are into our phones or doing other stuff. So yes, it made me realize the value of friends, relatives of course, and the freedom that we take for granted. You know, we so easily leave home and around se hum nikal jate hain. But that's when I realized that we take small things for granted here. We shouldn't. We take health for granted.
Yes, definitely.
We really take our health for granted. See, right now it was survival of the fittest. So staying healthy, staying happy, taking care of your people, meeting people, and I think celebrating each day.
Yeah. I think the one key takeaway while I talk with you, or even when I am speaking with you at this point, is celebrating life, because even though we talk about it very often, we don't really do it in real life.
I do it.
No, that's my key takeaway when I'm talking to you, and
so
that's
happy.
so great.
So
now we are going to move on to the Wit Fire round, which is on a lighter note.
Shoot!
So, if I can ask, if you had to describe yourself in one word, how would you do that? In one word.
In one word, a good soul.
Okay. The first word that comes to your mind when I say the word success.
Sajid Nadiadwala.
Okay. If someone had to see your phone at the moment, what would be the 2 top Google searched things?
Right now, climate change, because I want to talk about it somewhere, and
okay. I want to know if Sajid sir also Googles himself so much.
He's got a shock up. That's a vibe.
So last thing you Googled. Please don't tell me that.
Isn't the answer obvious? Last thing that I googled was there's something I want to buy. So I was checking if where I could be getting that. Yes.
If you could be anyone in the world for a day, what would you want to be and why?
Honestly, I wouldn't want to be anyone else except Warda. I'm very happy in my skin. I'm very happy where I am mentally. I've worked hard to be where I am right now. Why would I want to change that?
True. So if you
I would like to be Sajid Nadiadwala.
I don't know.
Just to know how it feels to be in the shoes. Just to know how it feels to be a Sajid Nadiadwala. I am my husband's biggest fan.
Clearly, biggest cheerleader.
Yes, I am.
I mean, what better, yaar? I mean, you need to find your biggest cheerleader in your family.
Yes, thank God I found mine.
So if you had an invisible cloak now, okay, what would be the first thing that you would do?
That's very interesting. Okay. That's a very tricky question, yeah? What would I do?
Wow, finally something
that got me tongue-tied. Okay, if I had an invisible cloak, what would I do? I think I would, once your children grow up and they are teenagers, Yeah, they fool us into believing that they are our best friends and that they share everything with me. But I would like to actually go see Chupke Se Kya Karte Hain, what do they do. Even though I completely trust them, they're very good boys. But just to know if they're being completely honest with me.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, this is a very honest answer also.
Mommy's flight. Yes.
I'm just happy that you did not say Sajid. That's
मैं बोलने वाली थी, then I thought कि नहीं ठीक है कुछ दूसरा सोचूं. But I honestly feel sometimes that I want to go and so I just want to be invisible and I don't want my children to see what I'm doing and I just want to chase and I just want to see what they really do all day.
Yeah, I mean that would be a superpower in itself.
But you know what? I really think I'm a superwoman. In my head I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
now,
only need that cloak.
मुझे मिलेगा तो डेफिनेटली दे दूंगा.
As if आपको मिलेगा, जिसको मिलेगा उसको तो खजाना मिल गया. Never want to separate with it.
Okay. In ways.
Yeah.
Okay, lastly now,
Yeah.
complete this sentence for me. I am worth it because.
I am worth it because I give it my 100%. Because I am ready to take that extra step. I'm ready to face challenges. And in my heart, I know I'm a winner.
And that's the best thing about you. यहाँ पे ही पता होना चाहिए that self-belief is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Right? And thank you so much.
Thank you, Bhavna, for having me.
This has been a very inspirational chat
Was
for
it?
me. Yes, because I sort of, I mean, I feel that self-love is a journey. And every time you hear someone speak so fondly about it, it just helps you, yeah. It motivates the other person.
After Sajid, if I'm a huge fan of someone, that's me.
I think you should be a #1 fan of yourself and then Sajid sir ठीक है मतलब second आ सकते हैं इसमें कोई
I
बात
can't be
नहीं.
great, he's #1 always.
Now before I let you go, I have this cube where I want you to sign so that we can treasure this moment.
Oh, how
And-
beautiful
yeah.
is that? And why a cube, may I know?
No.
Is there a reason behind it being a
I have
cube
no idea.
and not a mug or a glass?
We just thought a cube would look better.
No, because life is a puzzle.
Wow.
And we gotta keep solving it and keep it straight. Maybe that's the thought behind it. You never know. बहुत लंबा नाम है यार.
कोई बात नहीं.
But love. Sorry. Love.
So we have this and thank you so much.
Pleasure talking to you.
I also have
Yes.
one hamper for you. So here.
What is it?
Here it is.
Chai.
कुछ healthy है
I
आपके
love
लिए.
chai.
Yeah.
No,
तो
I'm a
इसलिए.
big fan of chai. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. It's a gift that I'll cherish and use.
Thank you so much
Thank you,
for this
Bhavna.
lovely, lovely chat.
Thank you so much.